first minute and I'm already failing. Smash his face with an iron! Ah, that was an inappropriate joke, wasn't it? I said no such thing. You get your ass in there. Squish your head for good measure. Whee! Whoa! I cut out all the Rainbowzilla. This area just continues to confuse the hell out of me. It's been 10 minutes, I've done nothing. Oh god, I fail. I should have researched this. Oh. Yeah, well, your face. Oh my god, a ladder. And I will catch y'all on the flippity flip, dog. Yeah, that's right. Like a boss. Hello Internet, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario. I'm Rosanix7, and in the last episode we got a little further through the Floral Caverns and made it to Chapter 4-3, where we came across Dementio and O-Chunks here, and we don't know what they're doing, so let's find out. He's unusually quiet.
Ah, do you not tire of collecting those worn-out, tiresome pure hearts? I am not violent by nature, you know. I prefer to settle this peacefully, in fact. Say, for instance, you wish to go back to your world. I could do that for you.
We're not interested. Yeah, you tell him, Pip. I almost called her Pippi.
So it must be. Shall we begin?
Oh boy. Back here again, big surprised. Let me learn no matter how often we fight, it will end the same.
My, aren't you plucky? Same fight, same outcome. You're precisely correct. And that is why...
What? Broccoli!
Lovely green hat, wouldn't you say?
What?
Dear O-Chunks, so strong yet so very dim, a child could learn his attack patterns. As such, I requested a few sprouts for my acquaintance to liven him up a touch. I call the boy O-Cabbage. Don't be shy, O-Cabbage. Introduce yourself.
Cabbage!
Ahaha, simply adorable. Now remember kids, eat your vegetables to grow big. Except in this case, a veggie will eat you. Have fun now. Ciao.
Asparagus! And with that, that's O-Chunks. Dementio has vegified him. He has no will of his own. Max HP is 60 and attack is 3. He seems faster and stronger than before, but he will get dizzy after being thrown. That's your only chance. Don't let his quick movements confuse you. Just keep a steady head. Alright, so this fight is pretty much just like every other O-Chunks battle, except he's a little bit faster now. There's not really that much else. Boom. And I think I may have finally learned my lesson about beating this guy. Never mind. I don't like to just spam the same move over and over again when fighting a boss. I don't like being cheap. Oh, you did not just... Aha! Screw you. Whoop. Wow, I was supposed to jump there, but he... Whoop. You can't throw Peach. Wow, that was a weak throw. Not nearly as dramatic as it usually is. Anyway. Whoop. So yeah, this is just... It's O-Chunks for the third time. There's not really anything else to say about it. Oh wow, I expected him to jump, but he didn't. Crafty devil. Okay, we should be almost done with this now. There we go. Broccoli! His teeth aren't moving. That was unusual. And Sprout fell off. Hey, what in grave animal doing in here? And what are you doing here as well? Oh, I get the picture. You lot want to challenge the new improved O-Chunks. You got the pepper in your pants, I'll give you that, but this time, you will get ruined. Uh-oh, my belly's growling like a starving dog. Warrior rule number 1, never fight on an empty stomach. 'Tis a madness. Sorry, but we got to call it a day. Can't go bucking the warrior rules. Next time, though, you're done! Chunks away! There's a ceiling there. How does that work? Look, the sprout from his head is the same as on the floor as the florified Cragnons. Looks as though it's nearly dead, however. We got the floral sprout. Sprout, what do you think? You care to try it on? I believe you'll be safe. I'm no veggie. Well, perhaps you can put it on later if you need it. come in handy. So yeah, you actually obtain the floral sprout to wear. And it doesn't really have any effect on you at all. And you can keep it on throughout the entire game if you want to.
Ha ha ha.
What are you laughing at now?
If they could beat that model of O-Chunks, then they are coming along quite nicely. Perhaps they really are the ones I've waited for all this time. Ha ha ha. I should prepare myself as well. So much to do, so precious little time.
He's very ominous. Alright, but now that we have this, as you recall, hang on. Lost my train of thought again. Oh, okay. After I save, I'll explain. If you remember when we went down that long hallway to that room where Cragnon went through and it dinged and we weren't allowed through? Well, the reason for that is we weren't florified. But now, because we have the sprout on our head, it will think we are. And so, subsequently, we will be able to get through there now. Very nice.
Whee!
And there we go. And now we go through the door. Whoa. King Crocus the First. Year 1 to 496. First king of the Floral Kingdom, Crocus the First is known as the greatest of kings. He united the Floral Sapiens under a single cause, creating the Floral Kingdom. He made a capital here and established a calendar began at the kingdom's birth. Heavily armored, he bore deadly thorns and came to be called the Iron Rose. The kingdom's infrastructure and early roads were built by Crocus the First's design, but when his successor, the prince, wilted unexpectedly, so did Crocus the First's spirit. The Floral year 444 marked the start of his reign of fear, the Darkening. Eventually, Crocus the First and his foul regime were overthrown in a sappy coup d'etat. The king was struck down, marking the official end of the Darkening. His wilting words said to be, "The Iron Rose shan't wither," but wither he did. Interesting. I think I'm actually going to eat this soup here, so just to recover a little bit of that damage I stupidly lost against O-Chunks. Man, this place is shiny. Queen Crocus II. She was daughter of the great ruler King Crocus I. Crocus II was imprisoned for being critical of the former king's policies, but when he was overthrown by the people, Crocus II was freed and given the throne. Her efforts to reduce taxes and study diseases made Crocus II very popular. Eventually, her influence helped erase the scars the Darkening had left. She also compiled a Floral Sapiens prehistory called The Flictionarian. The book was to be her legacy, a historic mark of her benevolent influence. Crocus II feared the fight for the throne that might ensue if she bore many heirs. She had but one heir late in her life. This earned her the name the White Maiden. I'm probably not going to read all these because it does take a little while to do. And I'm sure if you guys really want to read this stuff, then you can go and do it yourselves. So this really seems to be everything. Oh, I want to mention this one. Crocus IV, 1385 to present. Crocus III's wilting, his service was recognized and he was made king. His stabilizing influence and political savvy made him popular and well-known. His recent achievements include, in Floro year 1625, he invented a method for mind-controlling Cragnons. In Floro year 1626, he spearheaded an initiative to enslave Cragnons en masse. So that is the current king. But you'll notice that there's not really anything else we can do in here. Unless you were paying attention when I flipped into 3D and you'll notice that there's cracks down here. Why did I go that direction? We want to get out Boomer. Whoop. There's a Floral Cragnon down here. And we got an Ultra Shroom. Now, each of these paintings has a block under it, and they change into 4 colors. This threw me off for a long time. But what you'll want to do is change them all to the color of the monarch, I guess, above it. And bomb this one now, and bomb this one, even though there's no crack. There we go. Jump down here, and we get a save block, nice. I want to make that one red. Run all the way back here, drop down. Whee! And there's nothing down here except for another Cragnon. Well, this one is already blue, so we don't need to change it, so now we just need to make this one here white. And we'll be good to go. Get Floro back out one more time. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And suddenly a doors. Oh my god. Isn't it stupid that I intentionally started that catchphrase and I can never remember it? Oh boy. But anyway.
Whew. Where are my pretties? Pretties, beautiful things. Wee, bring them to me. More, more, more.
Believe it or not, this is a guy.
Ooh, what is this hideous clashing thing? Are you King Crocus? Ooh.
I'm not sure what that sound is supposed to be, but...
So you must be the intruders I've heard so much about. Well, I will not forgive the great thrashing of my beautiful kingdom.
Know you!
Thus you are warned.
King Crocus, you must release the Cragnons you've enslaved.
Never! Their sturdy bodies make such fine workers. Exquisite! I need them to dig up more gems so I can build a bejeweled palace. Whee! Why, how positively horrid. Release them this instant! Trash is garbage no matter how you dress it. The world is made for beauty! And if you need some proof, then have a look at this. It's the pure heart! I can hear it in your voice. You want it so badly. You can barely think. Seems we all seek beauty. So how dare you take a high horse over me? Don't compare us to you. We're nothing like you. Your blabber hurts my ears, and your smell is wilting me. I can stand you no longer. I rarely stoop to such things, but I'll destroy you myself. Consider it an honor.
And with that, we enter this chapter boss fight against King Crocus.
Here I come!
He leads the Floral Sapiens and loves beautiful things. Max HP is 50, attack is 2. He attacks with his head like other Floral Sapiens. I don't think you can damage him when his face is closed off like that. Using Floro to grab stuff and jumping into him works pretty well though. So what you want to do is grab these heads, and, well, you can't really kill them. Ow. Hooah! So I guess what you want to do is... This can be a little tricky, because things tend to just appear out of nowhere and get you. Well, not really out of nowhere. I mean, you have plenty of time to see it, but you have to be paying attention for it. So to beat this guy, all you really need to do is... Yep. All you need to do is grab onto one of these other little heads, not get hit in the face like I keep doing, wait for him to open up his mask there, and there you go. It's a pretty slow-paced fight. And there we go, we destroyed his body. And he magically flies around, and can split off these into blades. But the fight, you still damage him the exact same way as you did before. It's no different, it's just that, well, the way you do it is different, but still just throw stuff at him. That's really it. Boom. There we go. Should be getting close to done soon. This is a pretty easy fight. What if we can throw him into them? I don't know if that actually did damage to him or not. But anyway. Come on. Let's grab this! Grab it. Come on. Open your face up again. Boom. There we go. That's all there is to it. Easy boss. And boom.
Beautiful. Even as I wilt, I am beautiful.
Keep telling yourself that.
King Crocus. What? Whoa! What did you guys do, huh?
We defeated your king. Get over it.
Hey, shut up! You don't get it at all! King Crocus was awesome. He totally thought of his people first, man. And you wilted him.
What? What are you talking about?
Water, man! I'm talking about water! The Cragnons were polluting our water. Those dudes were tossing trash into the river. We had to drink that crud. That dirty water was what drove our king bonkers. Don't you get it?
So, then... Well... This is awkward. Of course, I knew it all along. Shut up, you didn't know squat. Craigley-ho! Emergency special report from the Floral front lines. Environmental pollution drops full sapiens mad. Whither will they rampage? So the villagers throwing garbage into the river was the reason for this whole thing. Well, I tried to tell those guys, but my thoughts were too far ahead of their time. Does play well with Green Cragnon crowd. Ratings explode, brats, like Crags on Ice meets Baron von Cragington. Yes, once my fellow villagers see this, they'll surely realize the error of their ways. Once the words of Flink Craigley reach them, they'll throw garbage no more. Yeah, water, man. I mean, it's easily our most precious treasure, you know what I mean? You promise not to dirty our water, and we'll just chill down here and be cool. We'll totally take those sprouts off your villagers' noggins too, man. Sounds like a fine way to keep the peace in the land. Keep those promises, folks. That was rather an unexpected turn. Yes, it was. Well, and our king aside, you guys are totally heroes. You should take this. One of our earliest kings received this to safeguard until the hero's arrival. Our people have kept that promise for like 1,500 years or something crazy like that. I'm sure our wielded king here would be stoked that his duties got done. He looks fine, just a little discolored and twitchy and unresponsive. But anyway, with that, you got a pure heart! And that does it for Chapter 5. End of chapter. Men of true grit witness live what others can only see through crag vision. That is what moves me to travel into the belly of the beast week after week. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, Craigley-ho! Having wrapped their latest shot, Flint and crew went back to downtown of Crag. Mario and friends clutched the 6 pure heart as they walked back toward Flipside. Our heroes had taken a new step toward overturning the prophecy of destruction. I want to save my progress, as always. Save complete. I don't know why I had to do that voice. Raise your chunks in the air as the most debonair man of men strides into the room. Springing forth from his lair as his... Let's try that again. Springing forth from his lair as his foes all despair, for black be the name of their doom. Whoa, that's our blackity-doo. Yeah, it's something black, that's the guy who says. Woo.
Gosh, oh Chunks, quit it! You're breaking windows! What are you yelling about? Oh, that, yeah, I just had O-Chunks come up with a nice motivational tune. And such as punishment for getting beat by that hero again, I'm making him sing it 1,000 times. 1,000 times? Gosh, you're even more evil than I thought. Hey, but enough chatting, so where's the Count, huh? I want to see him. He hasn't called me to go do anything, and I'm getting so bored!
Hey, Count! My destructive little friend is all gassed up and itching to get back in action. Yes, Brobot's begging me to take him out. Say the word and I'll roll out.
Yeah, great enthusiasm, but let's shelve the robot action plan for now, okay? The thing is, the Count kind of left specific order for us to stand by. Got that?
No way! We're just supposed to wait here for that big mean hero to come and get us?
So the Count doesn't need my services. Excellent. I'll just be off then.
You go nowhere! Wait, this Count's direct order. His word is absolute. Be a good little minion and do not move until told. Okay? Thanks.
What? Jeez. I don't know.
But I'm bored!
And Brobot craves his daily smash! I can't just loiter here. There's no action.
Ha ha ha, hard to stay still when you pine for sweet vengeance, isn't it?
What could Dementia be up to?
The Count's orders are all absolute, completely without exception, yes. We shouldn't even dare to think about a secret sneak attack. Perish the thought. Defeating the hero would please the Count greatly. But we must follow orders.
Oopsie, just remembered something real important that I gotta do. Back in a jiffy, bye!
Yeah, I've got to deflavorize the Brobot's flavorizer. I'll return once everything's up to code.
Later, Dementio. Ahaha. My, isn't that something? I do believe I should be moving on as well.
What? What's the matter, Tippy? You seemed a little out of it there. Well, did you just hear something? No? Alright then. It's just that for a second I thought I remembered something very important. Oh boy. That can't be good. Void. Looks as though it's gotten bigger. We need to open the door to the next world quickly. Let's hurry. We do indeed. Alrighty. So, I think that will do it for this episode. You know what? I think I'll go for a little longer. I'll get to the next chapter, but I won't go in it quite yet. Oh, you're back. Indeed I am. Have you seen the sky lately? The void continues to grow larger. I imagine that some worlds have already started to decay. I wonder how long our dear Flipside will be spared. The Light Prognosticus doesn't say anything about how long we have? Light Prognosticus was only written to counteract the Dark One. As such, it's not truly prophetic, so it's hard to say how long we really have. And yet, I feel confident in saying that we do not have much time at all. Well, we can only go forward now. Can't just wait for all worlds to end, can we? Why not? My feet hurt. Of course you're right, my dear. I received a message from Nolrim recently. Seems that someone on the outskirts of Flopside has spotted a heart pillar. Is there no doubt seeking the heart pillar? That is a good place to start. I will go back to Light Prognosticus to look for clues. You know, considering he probably doesn't have much else to do in his day other than just read the Light Prognosticus, shouldn't he, like, have it memorized? I don't know. That's just the way I see it. But anyway, now that we're back down here... Oh, wait. The pipe to the pipe to Flopside is on the other side, right. Let's get out Carrie once again. And we ride like the wind. On the other side of the fortune teller, right here. Oh, something I forgot to mention last time we were here is this fortune teller here is actually Merly!
Ah! Oh, you have fine timing. My blood pressure's climbing.
See, I was hoping maybe for you to do me a big favor. Could you, I implore? Only if it's a small one. I'm very, very busy.
Ah, thank you, true. I knew I could count on you.
During my confusing move, I lost a crystal ball so smooth. I used a replacement now, but it feels wrong somehow. I believe that Merlovely uses the same type of ball as me. Would you go to her and ask for one of her crystal balls real fast? You know where Merlovely is, right? Where the outskirts of Flipside are in sight?
Thank you, true.
Wow, I didn't actually think we would be able to do this now, but this is one of very, very, very few side quests in the game. And I'm actually going to go do it right now, because it doesn't take very long to do. And the parts that would take a while, that would really just be cutting ahead anyway, so... might take a minute at most. So, we talk to her behind the counter.
I
have been waiting, heroes. You won't ask me about a crystal ball? Legasp! There's nothing to fear. I'm Merlovely. It's my job to know the future. Merly sent you, did she not? Yes, I've readied the ball. Please take it. Or, I'd like to say that, but there's something I must first ask of you. Of course. I know it may not look like it, but I am in training. I told someone about it, and they said that they had some useful equipment. But I've been so busy that I haven't had a chance to pick it up yet. This kind fellow who offered the equipment is the Flip Wizard, Bestovius. It would really help me out if you would agree to. Ha! Would you agree to go to his house and pick it up? If you do that, then I'll give you the crystal ball. Bestovius' house will be on Flipside Tower's Red Door and Lineland Road. We know this. So yeah, it's the only side quest in the game, and it's a fetch quest. Alright, so I will meet you guys at Bestovius' house. You know, I think I might as well come back in here anyway, just to tell you about some things. Going back to different chapters, well, previous chapters at different points in the game, it doesn't really change anything. You can go everywhere that you were before, but plot-specific things will still be done. So you can't, like, go back and refight bosses and such. Well, there is one boss that you can technically refight, but, you know, that's for later. Hello, Bestovius. Ah, hero. What need you have of the blindingly brilliant Bestovius? Do you just sit around on your cloud all day? Jesus. I guess you could say he's on Cloud 9. I'm so funny. Now then, hero, I have a favor to ask of you, of course. I've lent a certain something to the mayor of Yoldtown. Watch it. You must retrieve it for me. I've asked for it back many times, but old Watch It must treasure it, for he has never returned it. Retrieve it for me, Bestovius, and I shall grant your training machine. Simply ask him for the you-know-what. He will understand. I'll be gone! So, now we have to go to Yoldtown. Oh hey, it's the big hole. I remember being here. Okay, so we're back at Yoldtown. Block. Oh sweet, a level up. Nice. Did I get the thing on top of Watch's house already? Yes, I did. Good. Okay, I've already done enough raspy voices today. Let's hope I don't need frickin' halls or something. Well, it's just you. Watch it! I was looking for you. Need to do something. What? You watch it! Don't give me that not again look. Dumplings! You listen to me, you hear? Open those ears before I box them! So here's the thing. This strange lady showed up in my dreams and talked on and on about something. I don't know what it was, but she needed help with something. Watch it. Yep, this is what she looked like. Oh, it's Merlumina. I don't know what her deal is, but she needs to get out of my dreams. Watch it! So get off my rug and help her out. Maybe then she'll quit flapping her lip. If you put a sock in her trap, I'll give you whatever you want. Watch it! Oh, and I almost forgot. I gotta give you this. Got paper. Look for someone to sign it. She's been in my dreams so long, I guess I've become a fan of sorts. So go get her to sign this, and then you know what you can do. You can watch it! Big surprise. Okay, so Merlumina is all the way at the end of well, the entire chapter, so I'm going to use the return pipe here to speed things up. Because I do not want to run through 2 more chapters. Then I'll only have to run through 1 more chapter. Yay! At least you guys don't have to, since you're just watching the video and not actually playing the game. But oh well. Cutting ahead 1 more time. So we're back at Merlumina's place. After a whole 4 chapters.
Ah, hero, so you have come to me?
Yes, we have.
It is I, Merlumina. It is a pleasure to meet you again, hero.
What? What am I still doing here? I had slept here for 1500 years, waiting to give you the pure heart. Having done that, I decided I might enjoy a quick nap. But I couldn't sleep. Perhaps it's because I had slept so long. But even after I sat in bed and read for a bit, I still wasn't sleepy. If this keeps up, I thought, I'll be reduced to a mere phantom in this world. You mean you're not now? So I tried counting sheep, but even counting 100,000 sheep didn't work. Then I became frustrated with myself for not being able to sleep. So I thought, why not send out my frustration to someone telepathically? I'm sure that's what everyone does. I figured the message would reach somebody in the nearby town with ancient blood. I used to do it all the time when I was single and wanted to meet people. I was a wild gal back then, throwing caution and my heart to the wind. One day my mind message reached 3 different men. Yep. From the day on, my heart was a tossing ship of tempested love. Sure it was. So as I was saying, I just couldn't get to sleep at all. Hey, are you sleeping? People are suffering from a severe lack of sleep here. Doesn't that tug at your heart? Not really. Although I do sympathize, I have not been getting any sleep for like the last week. Oh god. The person receiving the telepathic message was hard of hearing, so it barely worked. That only made me more sad. But it helped me to realize something else. Maybe I couldn't sleep because I was sad. And then I realized that since childhood, I always fell asleep to lullabies. My mom was always there when I slept as a child, and she'd hold my hand and sing me sweet songs. Of course, once I moved out, I need someone else to sing them to me. I was quite popular back then, I should tell you. I finally found 4 men who met my standards for lullaby singing. I'm sure that's not the only standards they met. 4 men singing to me, and then so I decided to, but all we could, then I said, what is it with old people and just ranting forever? That's when dozens of people thronged to this place to say their last farewells, and their voices were the lullaby that put me to sleep for 1500 years. Now nobody's here. I'm all alone, and I can't get to sleep. It's so lonely. It's just terrible. I can't stand it. And you're sleeping again! I can't believe you, honestly. I'm wringing my heart out to you. And you just... All this talking is making me a little drowsy. But since you've been here, I haven't felt so lonely. Maybe I can get back to sleep now. Was that your plan all along? Brilliant thinking. Haha. Yes, I'm feeling cozy now. I think I can get to sleep. Thank you, hero. Now I can get back to... sleep. Well, don't fall asleep yet. I still need you. What is it? Why are you bothering me now that I'm finally getting back to sleep? Huh? An autograph? Why, certainly. Just give me that paper there. Give her the paper. I noticed. Now then, what was in my heart? Sign this fantabulous Merlumina. And done. Oh, let's put a little kiss on there. Mwah! There we go. How's that? Got an autograph. Lipstick marks the paper. Now we're all settled then? Good to hear. And thank you, hero. I will return to sweet embrace of dreams. Please take good care of this world. Good night. And with that, we'll hit this to take us back to Flipside, and then I will meet you back at Watchet's house one more time. Hopefully that will be the last time we see that old fart. Although, don't count on it. You know, I never noticed that there were different sized spiny trumps before. I always thought they were the same size that rolled down that hill. But anyway, here we are, once again passing over the big hole, and we're back in the old town. And we're all the way over to Watchet's house. And here we go. Hey, you there! That lady up there left my dreams. I can't watch it! She's not there. You can't watch what you can't watch! I know that. It's bad enough you were wailing on, but it's worse to see her disappear. I got nothing else going on in my life. Even whooping folks with my cane has gotten old. Well, here you go, buddy. Is this her autograph? Just look at those curlicues and swoop-de-doos in her handwriting. I'm more flustered than the time I dropped my hot girdle on my grunders. Dumplings! Where was I? Oh, I owe you for helping her. You can take anything I own. Eh? You want the you-know-what? Whoever told you about that better watch it! I see. So old Bestovius asked you to go get it for him. Doesn't make a whisker of sense. Why'd he ask someone else to get it for him? Fine then, take it. But you better watch it! The you-know-what. Take it to Bestovius. It's my cousin. He must have a lot of fancy-dancy, hibbly-jibbly wizard hobbies. But nothing means more to me than Merlumina. Crazy. Saying that out loud. Say hello to Bestovius for me. And whoop him with a cane or a newspaper or something. A newspaper. Alright, I'll get right on that. It makes you wonder what this is supposed to be. So, I mean, if you think about it, back in Mario RPG, when there was Peach's XXX, it makes you wonder. It appears to be a DVD with something on it that they don't want to say. So the hero returns. Did you get the you-know-what from Watch It? Yes, I did. You have it! This pleases Bestovius greatly, I bet it does. It's quite a collector's item. I was worried that Watch It had lost it. Ah, I'm so relieved. I bet you are. Jeez. At least wait until I leave before you start wanking. Such little faith. Take it, hero. It would only disturb my sublime energies. What? A training machine! It's a DS! I, Bestovius, once used it myself, you see? But I upgraded to the newer, sleeker model, so I no longer require its services. A newer, sleeker model? Ooh. Perhaps he has a 3DS and he didn't tell anybody about it. What an asshole. Alright, but anyway. Now, cutting ahead yet again. And there we go. Hand her the crystal ball. Oh wait, right. Merly's the one that gets the crystal ball. You want the DS.
This is it! Now I can train to my heart's content.
So using a DS will make you psychic? You wonder which body part I can work with this?
Well, my brain, of course!
I've already trained every other part of my body, so it just leaves my head.
That was so nice of you, thank you so very much.
Well then, as promised, here is your gift. The crystal ball. Take it to Merly. There will be no charge, but please tell her this. Now we're even. On that note, take care. Interesting little tidbit there. Although, it doesn't really have any relevance to anything whatsoever. So, back over to Flopside. And we are almost done this side quest. But even after we give her this, there is still a little more.
Did you get a ball for me? Do I thank you, golly gee?
Yes, you do.
That's it, that's the one! Ah, oh well done. Thank you, thanks a ton!
Well then, let's see now. I must thank you somehow. I guess that there's only one thing I can do for you, hun.
One charm for you, woohoo!
If you want a charm on someone, cross the counter and talk to me, hun. What's this I see on you? You look angry or blue? A charm for me is just not enough? Kids these days, ungrateful stuff. Fine, I would be remiss if I did not give you this. A random house key. Once there was an explorer, a charm I cast with a purr. He gave me this, yes sir. I do not know what it unlocks. I bet it's handy. Buy my socks? You can have it. It rocks.
Well now, bye, and how?
Alright, that key is the last part to this side quest. We're almost done with this. Now, in order to finish this up, we're going to want to head all the way over to the right. I can never remember if this is in flip side or flop side, but, oh, right. Yeah, we do head down. There we go. But if you recall, on our way here for the first time, we encountered a door that was locked. Well, this key goes to that house. Hopefully it's in flop side and not flip side. There it is. Get out of my way, dude. Random house key. And here we go. It's a giant treasure chest. Oh ho. And you guys remember what happens whenever we get a giant treasure chest? Doodly-doo! It's a pixel! One of 3 optional pixels in the game.
The bird, it warbles tweet. The bug, it cries cheep. The frog,
ribbit. The dog, growth.
Goats and cars, bleat. All things see you, sing you see. To live is to make music. My words, could it be? I said something poetic? Could it truly be?
And you are? I'm Piccolo!
Your footsteps sang to me, clop, clop, and over again.
But those sounds are not your everything, your all,
your essence. Nope. I'll show you why.
The thing is really offset there. The melodious pixel named Piccolo joined your group. Use Piccolo, different music will play depending on the character you use, with some secret powers sprinkled in. Use me to hear that sound matches your character.
Piccolo,
the beat of your spirit. I will find it and play it for you. Now, I'm not going to explain Piccolo quite yet, but... well, there's a reason why she's optional. Yes, Piccolo's a she. She's... well, obviously doesn't really do very much. I'll explain what she does later. But anyway, that will do it for this episode. So, next time on Super Paper Mario, we will place the next Pure Heart and move on to Chapter 6. And so, on that note, I will see you guys later.
53 minutes. Jesus.